Welcome back to What's Up This Week. Excited to share what is going on this week. And keep in mind, we still do our Ask Us Anything a little later this week. And then our 10-minute episode towards the end of the week where we share the latest tips and tactics. So make sure to check that all out. But what is going on this week? Well, this week, the primaries and the caucuses get kicked off for the presidential campaign. And I have zero interest in talking politics. I just won't do that. It is mind numbing. It is the worst, right? Won't go there. But from a marketing standpoint, you got to pay attention to what's going on because it is incredibly important and stuff that we can learn from because it's unhinged. It's out of control. Political marketing is beyond the wild, wild west. It's just wild, period. So before I get into some of the interesting parts about it, I wanted to share a stat or two that I saw this week that kind of blew my mind related to the political marketing that's going on because that is this week. So here's some wild stuff. And I'm really looking at primarily text messaging and email marketing because those are the two biggest channels. There's a lot of social media marketing too, but text message and email marketing, SMS messaging and email marketing are just so important. It doesn't matter which political party you like or candidate you like, it doesn't matter. All the candidates and all the parties are equally completely wild in the marketing that they do. So it doesn't matter who you like or don't like, it doesn't matter. So to give you an idea, leading into the last midterm election, there were more than 15 billion, that's a B, 15 billion political texts were sent out according to RoboKiller, which is a blocking service. To give you an idea of how many that is, that's about 50 messages for every single phone in the country. That is bananas. And you feel it too. You know, you're like, yeah, well, I think I got 400 of them, not 50. Right. So the SMS stuff is just wild. And on the email side, according to Bloomberg, and this is why we get so many of these political emails. In the last presidential election campaign, over 50% of all the donations came in from email marketing efforts. So the problem is for us, the recipients, it works. It works. Now we got to put on our marketing hat for a second and say, okay, I got to put aside how annoying all these things are. And by the way, what I do is I sign up for everything. I sign up for people in every party. I sign up for local candidates, federal elections. I sign up for all the PACs. I sign up for it all because, and there's a reason I do this. It's not because I just like getting garbage. No, I do that because if you think about your inbox for a second, your email marketing, right? These political emails, they don't care. They're going to be the most aggressive, the most wild. It's going to seem like the spammiest stuff you've ever gotten. There's nothing political email marketing won't test or try to get that thing open and the donations going and the interactions going. There's nothing they won't do. And this may sound really sad and pathetic, but it's true. A lot of the tactics that we use as marketers originate from political marketing because it's so unhinged that they try everything on earth and then they double down on the stuff that works. So I love signing up for all this stuff because I want to see what chaos they're trying. And a great example of that is emojis. If you rewind, years ago, now a lot of marketers, of course, business marketers, consumer marketers, we're all using emojis in our email marketing all over the place, and it's working. But it started with political email marketing campaigns. They are the ones who originally years ago said, "Hey, I can put this little graphical symbol in there and maybe get people to see it and get people to respond." And they went bananas with it, which is why now you see in the political email campaigns that you get, they're all over the place. So trying to look at the marketing in these political campaigns saying, "Ooh, what are they doing? What am I going to probably be thinking about a year, 2 years from now?" Because it is ahead of the game. And one of the tactics that we're seeing, that I'm seeing, that I think is super interesting, which right now seems annoying, but probably in a year or two, we're probably all going to be trying it, is using emojis in the from name. This is something you really don't see from a lot of marketers right now, but a lot of the political campaigns are testing this and you're seeing it more and more. So when you send out your email campaign, you have your from address. That's the actual email address you send from. But then you also have your from name, which is also your friendly from or your alias. It's the words that you change your from address to so it shows up in your inbox. It could be whatever you want. So a lot of political marketers now are testing putting an emoji some sort of graphical symbol as part of their from name alias. And that's a really interesting tactic that I think if it works, we're going to see that bleed into business and consumer marketing in the next year to 2 years. So I'm a big fan of looking at all this, seeing what I can get out of it. It's super annoying. It's only going to get worse. It's going to get wild. Our inboxes, our phones, social media, we're going to be inundated, but it is what it is. So that is really what is going on this week. Two other things I wanted to mention. One is we've been working a lot on updating subjectline.com. If you haven't checked that out, that is one of our free sites where you can go and check your subject line. It also rewrites your subject line using AI. It is 100% free. We've checked 15 million subject lines. So you can go to subjectline.com and check that out. And also, we're releasing a lot of episodes, a lot of cool stuff on this podcast. So please subscribe or follow, whatever you're supposed to do to this show so you can stay in contact. And lastly, if you want the 2024 best and worst days to send out email calendar, it's a PDF I could send you. Drop me a DM on LinkedIn and I will send you that calendar right away. I hope you are well. I hope your inboxes and your phones don't get flooded with political garbage, but they will. And talk to you soon.